Hey, my name is MJ. I'm currently a junior at Sonoma State right now. I'm studying sociology and women and gender studies. This video is for my NASPA stipend. We like the stipend, so I'm gonna do my video essay now. So a little bit about me. Let me see, where do I start? I'm gonna talk a little bit about just what I've done here at Sonoma and a few other things. When I came here, I really knew that I wanted to get involved right away. So I was involved a little bit with the Queer Straight Alliance on campus my freshman year as the treasurer. So that was good. That was a good experience to just get on campus and say, like, oh, there are people like me here. It's good. Well, people of the same sexual orientation anyway. Um, and then the following year, sophomore year, I actually was president of the QSA, president-elect, I might add. Anyway, that was a good experience. It was really challenging for me, but definitely gave me some foresight into how things are run or should be run at times. It was a good experience, and then also that same year, I was a peer mentor for the first time with a transition course freshman seminar. That was a good experience too. I enjoyed doing that and helping with the students. And also last year, I had a friend at the time who was applying for student affairs, for graduate school for student affairs, and I didn't really know what it was before I saw her going through that process and her interviews and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know that you went to school for that. So that kind of put it in my brain as an option because I knew that I enjoyed working with students, but I was still a little bit on the fence about it, about what area I would even go into in life, what career I was going into. So that same summer, this past summer actually, I was a summer orientation leader, and it was just the most fun experience of my life. I had a blast, and just working with so many other people who are as invested in working with the new freshmen as I was. It was really nice. And through that program, I actually met a friend of mine who is a second year graduate student at University of Vermont, and she was a NOTA intern, so she worked with the O leaders, and she was just very good at what she did. And I had extended conversations with her about her experience with her cohort and just trying to learn as much as I could from her. And she seemed to think that I was at a level that would be appropriate for applying for this program and going into student affairs. So she really encouraged me and gave me a lot of confidence to pursue this area. So I did, and I applied, and I'm a fellow now, which is really awesome. And she's also just given me a lot of tools about graduate school and whatnot. So she's been really important. Um, and ultimately, at the end of that summer, I went out knowing that I wanted to work with students. So this year, currently my third year, it's crazy to think about. I'm working with a living learning program called Mosaic. And Mosaic is making our space an inclusive community. It's for students who are interested in diversity, social justice, identity development. And the students I work with are just they're a trip, but they're amazing. So that just further solidified my interest in working within these programs, helping develop these programs. I couldn't ask for anything else. It's been a really positive experience, and ultimately, just being able to help, knowing that you're making a difference, knowing that I'm making a difference, has, been what has ultimately directed me into this field, as well as I grew up on a college campus. My mother's been in higher ed for 30 years, and I've been constantly exposed to an environment where learning is really appreciated, and I grew up around a lot of college students, and I just love that environment, and I know that I want to be a part of that environment, so that's why I'm invested in it. Also, sounds cheesy, but I'll just be honest. I really want to make a difference in students' lives. I think that we as students, particularly when we're first getting into college, we're at a very critical point of learning and development, and I just want to be a part of sculpting the lives of students in a positive manner. And I can also say that I would not probably be going to this field if I didn't have amazing mentors here that look out for me, because I can safely say, as a student of color at a highly white institution, majority white, over 80%. But anyway, it's been a challenge, and there's been a lot of attrition of students of color, and it's been hard. But I think that seeing mentors, even if they don't look like me, they understand what it's like to stand out, to be a little different. And I probably owe my retention to them a large piece. So I want to positively influence people's lives like my mentors have, and that's something I hear from a lot of people who are going to student affairs. They had a mentor or somebody that looked like them, and I think ultimately that's what I want for the students that I'm going to get to work with is, okay, they know that there is another LGBT professional, or they know that there's another Black person there at the school. I think that's another piece. That's why I'm invested in student affairs. And I could go on forever, but this has already been 6 minutes and 45 seconds. And I'm sure my hordes of fans are falling asleep right now. So if you want to hear why I'm excited to go to NASPA and what I'm going to learn from NASPA, then I will post a video soon about that. But thank you, and I look forward to meeting all you fellows at the national conference. You better be there so you can talk to me, right? All right. Thanks. Bye.